Evansville, it's time to get loud. I want to hear you say it with me. This is Monster Jam. Evansville, who's ready for the black and green wrecking machine? From Hagerstown, Maryland, here's your 2024 Monster Jam Arena Series West champion. It's Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Who's ready for Monster Jam? First up is going to be the JCB racing competition. All 6 trucks have been seated randomly into this Monster Jam competition. It is athlete and monster against the clock and the other teams. Now they have to navigate the track just right to achieve the fastest time. Each driver will have one chance to turn in their best run, and the truck with the fastest time will earn the racing victory. Now this will be our driver's first chance at a 6 out of 24 points for this afternoon's Monster Jam. And remember, as we talked about a little bit ago at the close of trackside, these Monster Jam trucks, they really need to watch their speed coming around here because they can easily turn over as these track conditions are changing. So ready to go. It's time to get it. It's Sunday Fun Day. Who's ready for JCB Racing? First up, it's Berto Trevino and Monster Mutt Rottweiler. First 6 points on the line here this afternoon. The fastest time will get the first 6 points. Who is it going to be? Our first driver's pulling to the starting line. Evansville, it's showtime!
And the time for Berto Trevino and Monster Mutt Rottweiler is a 10.083.
That will be your time to beat. Coming up next from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Devin Whitfield and Velociraptor.
And the time for Devin Winfield in Velociraptor is an 11.250.
That's a great time. We'll see where that places him later on. Currently, that'll put him in second place. Please welcome your 2024 Arena Series West champion. It's Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
The time for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is 10 flat.
That is your new time to beat. Ready to shake things up, it's Joe Uri in Earthshaker.
And the time for Joe Uri and Earthshaker is 12.125 with 5-point deduction.
There'll be a 5-second penalty. It'll be a 17.125, and you can get both tires on the front ramp. So it's a 5-second penalty, 17.125.
Let's take a look up at the video board and see how our JCB racing competition is faring out. Gravedigger digging his way to the top. It's Matt Cody with a 10 flat. Followed closely by Monster Rottweiler Berto Trevino with a 10.083. In third place, we have Velociraptor's Devin Winfield with an 11.250. And rounding out our top four is Joe Uri's Earthshaker with a 17.125. And we only have 2 more trucks to go, so stick around because there's more JCB racing coming your way.
Coming up next with a cult of personality, it's Dalton Widener in Jurassic Attack. That'll be an 11.042 for Dalton Widener Jurassic Attack. That'll actually currently put him in a third place spot. Coming up next, it's Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. That's her best time in racing and time racing competition. It's a 10.708 for Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. That'll put her in third place, but that's not good enough because that means your winner is Matt Cody in Gravedigger. It's not his fastest time of the weekend, but it's still an incredibly fast time. Matt Cody in Gravedigger here in the JCB Racing Competition. He gets it done here this afternoon. The first 6 points on the board towards the overall event championship. We also just got word that Armando Castro on Arena Series East in Colorado Springs, Colorado, has claimed his automatic bid to MotoGP World Finals. So congratulations to him as well. But the guy we need to really be congratulating right now is Matt Cody of Gravedigger, because he's got those first 6 points on the board towards the overall event championship. Evansville, there he is. Make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
Matt Cody, the first 6 points for this event here in Evansville, our very last one. How are you feeling right now?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. 3 for 3. Swept the whole weekend in racing competition. Man, the dirt looks a little deceiving. Looks like it might throw us this way, tack up this or that. But I'm loving it, man. We're able to throw that truck in as hard as we can. Put the 1,500 horsepower to the ground. BKT tires hooked up. Went right across there for the fastest time. Man, I couldn't ask for a better time in Evansville so far. You guys having a blast? Let me hear you.
And now we're coming to a competition that is very tricky in its own right. The Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. So what else can we expect from the black and green wrecking machine in that competition?
Hey, it's Sunday Fun Day, so we're going to come out here and throw down whatever we can. We had a great run last night. Got a little save out of it, a little bit of luck, I'd say. Threw the hood off, came back, put it on the back end. That's what we're going to do. We're going to come out here. We're going to try to balance on the front tires. We're going to balance on the back tires, side tires, whatever we got to do to get you guys out of the seat. You guys are the judges this time. Judgeszone.com. Hey, man, go out there. Give us the best score you think. Same with the other competitors. Whatever you guys like to see, you're the judges. So, Evansville, let me hear you one more time. Get loud if you want to see some Great Clips skills action.
Now we're going to take a look at the BKT overall event leaderboard right now here. Oh, we're actually here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. That's going to be coming up next. You see it up on the big screen here, and that's going to be our next competition. Now, stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, and moonwalks that we're going to be looking for in this competition. Each of our competitors will have 2 attempts at their best moves, and we want your fans to score at judgeszone.com. So that is what you're looking for in the next competition. Karina will talk about that in just a moment. But before we get there, we're going to have some fun out here on the MotoGP track. I have this young lady right here. What is your name?
Ellie.
So, Ellie, here's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to have a little fun here. And this is our own version of JCB racing. This is called the Truckin' Pals race, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the big screen. And you're going to see 3 trucks up there. El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, or Megalodon. If you could pick one of those trucks to win this race, which truck would you pick? Megalodon? Okay, she chooses Megalodon, and we'll see. And fans here in Evansville, you can pick your winner as well. El Toro Loco is ready, Gravedigger is ready, and Megalodon is ready. So here we go. Megalodon's got the early lead. Oh, here comes El Toro Loco. Gravedigger looks like trying to catch up. Hey, Megalodon won. Nice job. High five. Good job. Now, for winning this, I got this for you. This is going home with you. This is his Earth Shaker plushie. So this is for you. Congratulations. Get ready. We have more MotoGP action coming your way.
All right, Evansville, this is your most important part of Monster Jam because we're going to need your help from here on out to decide who will win the overall event championship. We're going to kick it off with our next competition, the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Competition, where, as Matt said before, our competitors will only have 2 attempts to get their best trick, but on only 2 wheels. We're going to need your help by using your smartphones and heading over to judgeszone.com or scanning the QR code that will pop up on the video board. Each one of our competitors is done competing. You will enter the code EVV and click submit. And then as soon as you see that BKT tire, slide it up or down to the number of your choosing, and we'll accumulate your scores into one single number that will be awarded to that driver for that competition. And remember, you cannot score based on your favorite truck. You have to keep the criteria that Matt mentioned in mind and all of the tricks that you're going to see, because that is how you score fairly at judgeszone.com. So Evansville, who's ready to get tricky with the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge?
Coming up first will be Devin Whitfield and Velociraptor.
The prehistoric dinosaur sniffing out its prey is Devin Whitfield, Velociraptor. Evansville scoring is now open. You know what to do. Time to scan the QR code on the video board and lock those scores in now.
Two nice nose wheelies by Devin Whitfield and Velociraptor again up on the nose. And hey, the track is changing the conditions and they're getting some really great traction. And a Great Clips 2 Skills Challenge, Devin Whitfield in Velociraptor. So make sure you get your scores locked in now at judgeszone.com. He's going to set that bar. Scores are locked in. Let's take it straight to the video board and see what you thought. 7.227 for Devin Whitfield and Velociraptor. Coming up next, it's Dalton Widener in Jurassic Attack. He's got the steering wheel out the window, not even using a steering wheel.
Our tri-horned predator looking to wow the crowd. It is Dalton Widener in Jurassic Attack.
You know, how confident are you in yourself where you can just say, I'm going to throw the steering wheel out the window, I'm going to let the truck fall down. You want to talk about an awesome skill? That's that man right there, Dalton Widener, Jurassic Attack, who's competing in the main field at Monster Jam World Finals. Scores are in. Your score to beat is Velociraptor with a 7.227. The score for Dalton Widener in Jurassic Attack is There's your new leader and your new score to beat. Let's let the dog out. Coming up next, begging for bones, it's Berto Trevino and Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
He's searching for bones out on the track. It's Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Evansville, it's time to scan that QR code. You guys have a very important job because it's time to lock those scores in now.
You know, Evansville, every single Monster Jam truck deserves the same ovation no matter what. So I think we can get louder than that. Make some noise for Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Come on. They come out here and they do a great job. Every time they come out here on this track, get your scores locked in. Your scores are locked because he had a nice popper. He had a nice nose wheelie. Let's see what the scores are from you Monster Jam fans. It's a 5.767 for Monster Mutt Rottweiler, Berto Trevino. Let's shake it off. Coming up next, it's Joe Uriner Shaker.
Shedding his body, it is Joe Yuri Earthshaker. Evansville, you have 20 seconds to score those locked in, and just get them locked in at judgeszone.com.
Went from Earthshaker to an Earthshaker trainer truck out here on the Monster Jam track, fully exposed out here at Monster Jam. That's actually how our Monster Jam trucks look when they're at Monster Jam University. We call them trainer trucks. So that's what it looks like right now. And the competition, your scores are locked in, and we're going to take a look at the video board because that was a really nice run. 7.361 for Earthshaker Joe Uri here in the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge.
All right, Evansville, let's take a look up at the video board and see how the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge competition is starting to fare out. We have Jurassic Attack, Dalton Wider in first place with an 8.691. And just shaking off all of what he's got was Earthshaker Joe Uri in second place with a 7.361. Followed by our fastest dinosaur predator, Velociraptors, Devin Winfield with a 7.227. Rounding out our top four is the playful pup, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, Berto Trevino with a 5.767. But we still have 2 more Monster Jam trucks to go, so keep your eyes to the track for the remainder of the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge.
Ladies, let me hear you make some noise. Coming up next, it's Ashley Sanford in Megalodon.
Put your fins together for Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. Scoring is now open, Evansville. You have 20 seconds to get those scores locked in for Ashley Sanford in Megalodon.
She tried for the nose wheel on the first attempt. What happened was the truck just went a little over too far, so she wasn't able to get the truck to be picked up on the front nose. But there she is, Evansville. Make some noise for that young lady. And then a second attempt, the nice popper. Your scores are locked in. We'll see it here on the video board. 5.061 for Ashley Sanford and Megalodon, but the sky wheelie competition, that's where this girl shines, and that's coming up here in just a little bit. But coming up next, it's Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
digging graves and taking names. It's Matt Cody in Gravedigger. All right, Evansville, you have 20 seconds, so lock those scores in now at judgeszone.com. Use the code EVV.
That was cool. Great job, Matt Cody. The reverser walking it up, and then that second where he popped it up on the nose and walked it all the way down. Your scorers are locked in. Your score to beat is Jurassic Attack. Your score to beat is Jurassic Attack with an 8.691. The score for Matt Cody and Gravedigger is... Your winner is Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Number 9 for Matt Cody and Gravedigger. Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge wins this year. That's how you do it.
Matt Cody win number 9 in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. How do you manage to have such finesse when you are performing these tricks on only 2 wheels?
Hey, it just takes time, you know. We don't get to do a lot of practice. Our practice is at the events. I'm sitting back there, I'm watching everybody else. You know, we want to be different, but it's hard when you got, you know, select few things that you can do. I said, I'm going to pop it up off them tires. I'm going to walk it down off the pod and land it right on the flat. It would have been cool to walk it back up. I have my crew guy in my ear telling me, hey, man, time limit. You know, we don't want the oil pressure to drop down too low so we can come back out here and can keep on competing for you guys. But, hey, I'm having a blast. I appreciate the great scores. I'm running off the electric. You guys are great, making me great. So I'm having a blast. You guys having a blast? Let me hear you.
And now we're coming up on our halftime, but after we come back, we have the highest competition yet, the Sky Wheelie competition. So how high can your Monster Jam truck fly?
Hey, you guys are going to have to sit back and find out. If you've seen the video from last night, I don't know how close I was to that video board, but we were up there pretty high, came down, we ripped the shocks out and stuff. That's the only thing I'm going to do different. We're going to keep the truck together this time, but I'm going to go even higher. So when I come out, I just want to see you guys get on your feet. I want to see the signs, the flags, everything, because that makes me go crazier. But speaking of crazy, the guys over there on the dirt bikes, the 2-wheel action, FMX, getting ready to come out here next, give you some high-flying action, backflips, seat grabs, Supermans, whatever they got. So stay tuned, Evansville. We're coming back at you.
We've seen a lot of great action so far, and there's still so much more to come. But right now, we're going to take a short break with our halftime. During this brief break, you head to the official Monster Jam merchandise stands and check out all that great gear. We'll be right back with more Monster Jam. But right now, it's halftime. Go get yourself something to eat or merchandise and come back and join us. But first, I want you to take a look at the video board for some VIP fan messages. Evansville, Indiana, are you ready for more Monster Jam? It's time for the high-fly thrills of freestyle motocross. And Karina and I only have one rule. The louder you cheer, the higher they're going to fly, and the more tricks you're going to see. So I need to hear you, Evansville. Make some noise. Karina, take it away.
That is right, Evansville. Get ready for freestyle motocross. Our 3 superstars are going to take to the skies just for all of you fans here in the stands. And remember, the louder you get, the higher they fly and the sicker the trick. So get ready, because here we go. And first up to the ramp is Nick Desmond. Up next we have Ryan Logan. Our third rider, last but certainly not least, Josh Hedford. What do you say, Evansville? You got to get louder, because the louder you get, the sicker the trick. Let's go! It's a nice little running man from Josh Hedford. Now remember, Evansville, they're just getting warmed up. We have a heel clicker from Ryan Logan. question for everyone here today at the Ford Center and on YouTube Live. Do you want some more? Well, you're in luck because it is time for the best trick competition of freestyle motocross, where our 3 superstars will take to the skies and fly from one side of the arena to the other, giving you their best stylish trick. And we're going to need your help to determine who will win that competition by using your smartphones and heading over to judgeszone.com and locking in your scores for each one of our superstars' runs. So, Evansville, who's ready for the best trick competition?
Evansville, I think you are ready. Coming up first is Nick Desmond. Nick Desmond will be up first. He's been riding freestyle motocross for over 18 years and competing with Monster Jam for 3. From Norfolk, Massachusetts, he's going to set that bar and set that score to beat. Here we go, Evansville. Heart attack.
It's time to get those scores locked in for Nick Desmond. If you thought that trick was absolutely heart-stopping, it is time to lock your scores now at judgeszone.com.
Very nice way to start it off, and just think about it. The mental preparation you need, Monster Jam fans, going from one side of the arena to the other, performing your best trick. And Nick Desmond out here really showing his style out here. Your scores are locked in. Let's check it out on the video board. 7.563 for Nick Desmond. That is your score to beat. But we're just getting started. Coming up next from Baltimore, Maryland, it's Mr. Ryan Logan. Ride freestyle motocross for over 20 years with Monster Jam. He's competed with Red Bull, Nitro Circus. He's done it all.
Let's make some noise for Ryan Logan. Evansville scoring is now open, so use the code EVV at judgeszone.com and lock those scores in now.
Ryan Logan going all the way around, upside down. A very nice job in the best trick competition. Now, is that enough to be your new leader and your new score to beat? Because your scores are locked in. Your score to beat is Nick Desmond with a 7.563. The score for Ryan Logan is 8.638. Your new leader and new score to beat. But we're not done yet. One more rider to go. Josh Hedford is ready to tear up the track. 16 years riding freestyle motocross. He's competed in the Night of Jumps with Nitro Circus. Here we go.
Let's get those scores locked in for Josh Hedford. Head on over to judgeszone.com and let him know what you thought of his variation backflip compared to Ryan's.
Very nice job. Again, you know, these tricks these riders are performing, especially when you take your body off the bike like that and bring it all the way back down. Yeah, no thank you. But a great job by Josh Hedford. Your score to beat is Ryan Logan with an 8.638. The score for Josh Hedford is... Your winner is Josh Hedford.
Now, Evansville, I have another question for you, lovely people in the stands today and on YouTube. Do you want some more? It is time for the grand finale of Freestyle Motocross, where our 3 superstars will take to the skies and fly from one side of the arena to the other in a single file train formation. And remember, we only have one rule here at Monster Jam. The louder you get, the higher they fly. So buckle up, fans, because we're about to take off. Here we go! Now, Evansville, this is the last event of the weekend. I want the entire state of Indiana hear you blow the roof off of Ford Center when these riders get to that ramp. Get ready. Let all of Indiana hear you. One more time. Let him hear you. One more time. Evansville, you guys have been absolutely wonderful. And you asked so nicely, you shall receive. Monster Jam fans, let's give it up one more time for the stars of Freestyle Motocross, Nick Desmond, Ryan Logan, and of course your best trick winner, Josh Hepburn. Josh Hedford, that is a clean sweep of the best trick competition here in Evansville. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. How are you guys feeling? All right.
Now, I wonder if they all wanted to know that when you have your helmet on, can you really hear the cheers of the crowd? Does that motivate you?
Yeah. Actually, with this helmet, I can hear like people whispering up there and everything. So this one's got really good hearing in it. I don't know if it's amplified or what it is, but you guys are screaming and yelling so loud, I'm like almost messed up on that first super flip. So I had to do it again to train for you.
And honestly, you nailed it, and it worked out for you because you got a clean sweep. Let's hear it one more time. Your best trick winner, Josh Hedford.
Oh, before we get back to the Monster Jam action here, we're going to take a look.
All right, Evansville, welcome back to the second portion of Monster Jam action. And we're going to kick it off with our next competition. And it's called the Monster Jam Sky Wheelie Competition, where our 6 superstars will have one attempt to get as high in the sky as they can to wow you fans here in the stands. We're going to need your help to determine who the winner will be by using those smartphones and heading over to judgeszone.com. And of course, remember, you only have 20 seconds to get your scores locked in. And remember the criteria that Matt mentioned, and keep that in mind because you're going to need that to score fairly for all of our competitors. So, Evansville, who's ready to get sky high with the Sky Wheelie competition?
Let's see what happens. Coming up first, it's Berto Trevino and Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Sending that puppy flying sky high is Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And if you'd like to throw this dog a bone, Evansville, it's time to lock those scores now at judgeszone.com.
Berto Trevino and Monster Mutt Rottweiler, some nice sky wheelie action, almost clearing the whole other side of the pod. Very nice job by Berto Trevino and Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Your scores are locked in. And I want to take a look at the video board and see what the score is. 6.764 for Monster Mutt Rottweiler. We're getting ready to shake it off with Joe Uriner Shaker.
He's adding a little flair to his sky wheelie run. It is Joe Shaker.
That's a winning run. That was vertical, had the wow factor. It was technical. I mean, that was beautiful. That was a great wheelie here in the competition. Your scores are locked in. Your score to beat is Monster Mutt Rottweiler with a 7.764. The score for Earthshaker is 6.485 for Earthshaker here in the competition. Coming up next, it's Velociraptor, Devin Winfield.
Showing you that Raptors actually do take flight, it's Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Remember, Evansville, you have an important job to do. It's time to lock those scores now at judgeszone.com.
Very nice job by Devin Winfield of Velociraptor, going up to the 8-pack and just setting her straight up and bringing her right down. And again, another nice sky wheelie, but did you think that was the best one? Your scores are locked in. Let's check it out. 7.542, your new leader, and new score to beat. Let's see a fish out of water with Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. We're going to see what she's going to do here in the Sky Wheelie competition. Ashley Sanford and Megalodon.
Reaching the dirt waves here in Indiana, it is Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. And if you want to throw this fish a treat, it's time to lock your scores now at judgeszone.com.
Oh, it's a very nice sky wheelie. You want to talk about standing at a vertical? That's exactly what she did. She standing it straight vertical and brought it right back down. Ashley Sanford and Megalodon. Score to beat is Velociraptor with a 7.542. The score for Megalodon is... your new leader, a new score to beat.
Evansville, let's take a look up at the video board and see how our Sky Wheelie competition is starting to fare out. As you all saw, our classic shark, Megalodon, Ashley Sanford, is on top with a 7.935, followed by a Velociraptor and Devin Winfield with a 42. And in third place, we have the playful pup Monster Mutt Rottweiler Berto Trevino with a 6.764. Rounding out our top four, it's Earthshaker's Joe Yuri with a 6.485. We still have two more trucks to go in the Sky Wheelie competition.
Let's unleash another prehistoric beast. It's Dalton Widener in Jurassic Attack. Let's give it up for Dalton Widener in Jurassic Attack. A nice sky wheelie. by Don Winder in Jurassic Attack. You know, hitting the apex, bringing it up and right back down. Again, nothing wrong with the sky wheel. It was a very nice sky wheelie by Don Winder in Jurassic Attack. Could put him in one of the top spots here in this competition. Will it? That's what you're going to tell us. Scores are locked. Let's take a look at the board. 6.323 for Don Winder in Jurassic Attack. But we have one more truck to go. Coming up next, it's Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
He's digging graves and taking names. It's Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Time to get those scores locked in, Evansville. So scan the QR code on the video board and use the code EVV.
He was so close to saving it. Talk about some serious elevation, Holmes. Up on the tailgate. And then reverses it. Just wouldn't catch it. It brought it right down. Oh, Matt Cody and Gravedigger. Just look at the elevation. Pass vertical. Oh, tough break by Matt Cody and Gravedigger. That would have been a sweet save. He tried his hardest. Your scores are locked in. Your score to beat is Megalodon with a 7.935. The score for Matt Cody and Gravedigger is... Your winner of the Sky Wheelie competition is Matt Cody in Gravedigger. He's getting out of that truck. Evansville, make some noise. His fourth Sky Wheelie competition win of the season. Congratulations to Matt Cody.
Matt Cody, Sky Wheelie win number 4 for you. What an incredible run. This track has just been very finicky all weekend long. So what exactly happened? What were you feeling when you were doing your Sky Wheelie?
Hey, I'm 3 for 3 right now for today. Man, I'm living on a high note right now, cloud 9. I'm just out here having a good time. I told you guys, the louder you guys get, the crazier you get. I'm driving around, I'm looking at everybody, and it pumps me up, man. I love doing Sky Wheelies. Sometimes I go a little too big, sometimes a little too crazy. But did you guys like that? Let me hear you.
And now we're coming up to everyone's favorite competition all around the world, Monster Jam Freestyle. How much more bad to the bone can we expect you to get behind the wheels of the black and green wrecking machine?
Hey, I've already tore it up right now. Like I said, I got 3 so far. I would love to do a clean sweep. It'd be one of the first times ever in my career. Man, we're back to you guys, judgeszone.com. Hey, it's just some body damage. We'll take the halo off the back. We might even come out without a body. You guys want to see Gravedigger without a body? Burn it down for freestyle right here in Evansville. Let me hear you.
Freestyle's going to get really interesting. Freestyle's about to get really interesting. Matt Cody at Gravedigger has 18 points, followed by Ashley Sanford and Megalodon with 11. Jurassic Attack Don Winder with 9. And Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler with 9. And it's still anybody's game. The points are still up for anybody because anything can happen here as we're getting ready to go into our final competition, which will be the freestyle competition. Now, you want to see each driver use all the obstacles, creativity, wow factor. What wow factor do they have in this run? Technical moves, and of course, combinations. Now, each driver must complete 15 seconds or more of their freestyle run in order to qualify for a score. And then they will have 60 seconds total for each of their runs. And then after each run is complete, you, the fans, will score their runs at judgeszone.com. And then the final thing, this is the last competition, Evansville. So you need to score accurately and fairly for each and every single one of our Monster Jam drivers here this afternoon. Because each and every one of our drivers are counting on you to help them get that overall event championship, because it still is up for grabs with anybody here in the competition. But I know Matt, Cody, and Gravedigger are going to get that truck back there. They're going to inspect it so they can make sure they can get that truck back out here, because I know Matt Cody wants nothing more than to come out here for Monster Jam Freestyle. So again, anything can happen, and that's going to be coming up here in just a moment. But before we get there, we're going to have a little bit of fun out here on the track. And I found this awesome dude who was hanging out here. What is your name?
Caden Cornell.
Now, here's what we're going to do, man, okay? There is a puzzle that's going to come on the screen, okay? And all you need to do is solve the puzzle. It's naming the Monster Jam truck. Once you know it, I want you to say what it is. Are you ready for the challenge?
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at the video board. And you can help them out, Evansville. When you know it, you just say it.
Megalodon.
Megalodon, you think it's Megalodon? Is he right? Hey, it was Megalodon. Nice job. Great job. And for getting that right here today, I got something really cool for you. This is actually one of our awesome one-of-a-kind items. It's a 3x5 Monster Jam flag that you can take home with you here today. So that's for you. And I got one question to ask you before you go. Are you ready for freestyle?
Yeah.
That's coming up next here at Monster Jam.
Now it's time for you fans to get Monster Jam Freestyle started. Get out your phones and turn on your flashlights and follow my lead and stay on the beat. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep it going. We have reached the pinnacle of the afternoon. This is Monster Jam Freestyle! Getting rough and rowdy for the last time in Evansville, it's Berto Trevino, Monster Rottweiler.
It was a great start, a great freestyle. He came out of that tunnel, flying out of that tunnel, and just had great momentum throughout that whole run. Berto Trevino and Monster Mutt Rottweiler, very nice job. So get your scores locked in. Last year in this building, he was a tech official, and now he's here performing for you Monster Jam fans inside this arena here this afternoon. Your scores are locked in. Let's see what the score is. 7.409. That was a good score. Great way to start it off. Coming up next, it's Dalton Widener in Jurassic Attack.
The Tri-Horn Herbivore making his last stand. It is Dalton Widener, Jurassic Attack.
He's got the steering wheel out the window once again. Get your scores locked in at judgeszone.com. That was a great run and a very nice finish, standing it on the nose and walking up across Dalton Widener, Jurassic Attack here in the freestyle competition. Very nice job. Heading to Monster Jam World Finals in a couple weeks. Your scores are locked in. Your score to beat is Monster Mutt Rottweiler with a 7.409. The score for Jurassic Attack is 8.276. Your new leader, new score to beat. Joe Uri and Earthshaker is ready to rumble on this track. The clock is paused for Joe Uri and Earthshaker. That's going to complete his run, though. Unfortunately, he will not be able to continue. A part of the truck broke. He broke a shock on that Monster Jam truck, so he can't continue. But make some noise, Evansville, for Joe Uri Earthshaker. Tried his hardest. Come out here, had some truck issues, and that's just a tough break here in the freestyle competition. Fortunately, can't continue. Scores are locked in. Let's check it out on the video board. It's a 7.503 for Earthshaker. We're going to continue on up next with Devin Whitfield in Velociraptor. $53 seconds on the clock. We got to make sure the track is clear here in the competition before we can continue on here with Monster Jam. You see one of our officials running across to make sure the track is clear before we continue on here with the freestyle competition. 54 seconds on the clock for Devin Whitfield in Velociraptor.
Sinking his claws into the competition, it's Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Evansville, you have 20 seconds to get your scores locked in for Devin Winfield in Velociraptor.
Talk about attacking the track. That's exactly what Devin Winfield and Velociraptor did in the freestyle competition. He came out lightning hot, just getting some big air, probably some of the biggest air of the afternoon. That's where he got the big air. Your scores are locked in. Your score to beat. Here is Jurassic Attack with an 8.276. The score for Velociraptor is, good score, 8.155 for Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. And now, fans, we're going to take a look at the video board, and we're going to see the scores here with our Monster Jam competitors and where everything is shaping up. Double Winer Jurassic Attack has an 8.276, followed by Devin Winfield of Velociraptor with an 8.155, Earthshaker with a 7.503, and Monster Mutt Rottweiler, Berto Trevino with a 7.409. But we still got more. Coming up next, it's Ashley Sanford in Megalodon.
those shark bites for Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. Let's get those scores locked in because scoring is now open at judgeszone.com.
Very nice run by Ashley Sanford and Megalodon. Just kept the momentum running the whole time from start to finish, getting some big air and having those great wow factors. A nice job here in the competition. Now, where will I place her? We'll put her in the top spot. We'll put her in one of the top 3 spots. Score to beat here in this competition is Dawn Widener Jurassic Attack with an 8.276. The score for Megalodon is, it's a good score, it's an 8.092. But Evansville, who's ready for the black and green wrecking machine?
With 1 foot on the gas and 1 in the grave, it's Matt Cody, Grave Digger. Scoring is now open for the very last time here in Evansville, so lock those scores in now for the black and green wrecking machine, Matt Cody in Grave Digger.
Talk about burning it to the ground. Matt Cody just came out here and lit it up. The biggest air of the afternoon. The donut to wrap it up at the end. Is it enough? Because your score to beat is Jurassic Attack with an 8.276. The score for Matt Cody at Grave Digger is... your winner of Monster Jam Freestyle, and it's a clean sweep. Your overall event champion is Matt Cody in the Grave Digger. His 10th overall event championship.
It's a clean sweep for Team Grave Digger here this weekend. How are you feeling? You really burned it down on the track today.
Evansville, Indiana, let me hear you. Hey, man, what an amazing weekend so far. Man, this is the first time I've ever clean sweeped every competition. It feels great. I had a great time. Racing skills, big sky wheelies, crazy freestyles, man. I wanted to keep going. Man, I wish I could go all night long. Wish I could have rolled it over, done a little bit, but this dirt's working with us. It's soft. It's sliding where we want to. But hey, some big air, some more sky wheelies for you guys. I had a blast. I hope you guys had a blast. Thanks for coming out, spending your hard-earned money, supporting Monster Jam, supporting Grave Digger, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night.
Great job by all of our competitors here at Monster Jam this week. And on your way out, make sure you stop by the official Monster Jam merchandise stands for all that great gear. It's been a fantastic weekend here at the Ford Center. We thank you fans for coming on out. Thanks to Creedy and Carson Ishion. My name's Matt Isbell. But before I let you go, Evansville, there's one more thing I got to say, and that was Monster Jam. We'll see you next time.